Can Shiba Inu get to 10 cents with Shibarium? Shiba Inu doesn't even cost a dime, let alone a dollar. But it is still holding on to support levels. Just what we're looking for in this market. We've lived here for more than 2 years. I guess things were still going well back then. But, guys, Shiba Inu has been looking at coins, and we have some interesting stories about the Shiba Inu coin and the possibility of a 10th of a cent. And what do you know? I'll take a 10th of a cent, 2 zeros, and a 1 at this point. Sounds like a lot more fun than where we are now. We'll talk about what's going on and what you think needs to happen for the prices of cryptocurrencies to get to this point. We'll also talk about what I think needs to happen for this Shiba Inu coin to hit these prices. So, if you think that sounds interesting, let's get started. We talk about the latest news about Shiba Inus and the Bitcoin world in general on our channel. If you are watching one of our movies for the first time, we want to give you a warm welcome. So, we want you to click the little bell to make sure you never miss a movie. Let's talk about a story about how much Shiba Inu dogs cost. The story starts by saying that the price of Shiba Inus has been going down lately, and May 2031 was no different. On that day, the price went down by a lot and dropped below key support levels. The price of Shiba Inus has been going down for a while, says the author. There have been a few tries to turn things around, but they haven't been able to last. There has been a lot of pressure to sell the currency, which has led to a steady drop in its value. The price of Shiba Inu is below its 200-day moving average, which is a sign that the price will go down. Technical signs like the RSI Relative Strength Index also show that the currency is moving in the wrong direction right now. In the end of the piece, it is said that investors need to be careful and keep an eye out for any signs that the trend might be changing. The cryptocurrency market is unstable, so there is no reason to be hopeful right away. However, there is always a chance that the price of Shiba Inu will change in a big way in the future. Let's quickly look over this piece. Burns are now their main concern. Someone is finally using some common sense when they say that the Shiba Inu coin needs to have a huge drop in supply if prices are going to go up to a 10th of a cent and so on. I agree with the burn, though. I don't think Shibarium will help us get there. I think that each of us needs to work on a project to get us there. We aren't seeing shipping prices that are high enough, so Shibarium sets off an explosion to get that 0.1% higher. The next layer of the environment is also leaked by the Shibarium burn portals. This is changing, of course, because of bone, and then Shiba will have to be burned by hand. And this will only happen when it has a certain number of bones worth $25,000 or more. So remember that number. Don't think this will happen every time someone wants to burn manually. Every time we want this process, we need to burn a lot of bone and Shiba Inu coins. The quote says that the transaction fees that are meant to be burned will add up until they reach $25,000. At that point, the burning will begin. As far as I can tell, anyone will be able to turn it on. When the threshold is reached, it will be up to the users to start the burn deal. Once the total amount is more than $25,000, they don't want to say that number because they know it is quite high. The burning mechanism is meant to help with the effort to burn Shiba tokens. According to the documents from the Shiba Inu coin team, Shibarium plans to burn 70% of its base transaction fees on the token. The other 30% will go toward network maintenance. Okay, I agree. If we didn't know that the transaction fees were so low, I might not believe that Shibarium is going to burn millions, billions, or trillions of Shiba Inu coins because the transaction fees are so low. If people are sending and receiving thousands of dollars, the transaction fee should probably go up. But what we're seeing now isn't even close to that. A fee that is very, very low. It needs to go up for sure. The good news is that the Shibarium network is getting a lot of transactions and a huge number of wallets because the transaction fees are so low. So far, there have been about 12.5 million deals, which has taken about a month and a half. At this rate, 128,000 trades will happen every day. That's wonderful. You get what I'm saying. This is a brand new layer of blockchain, and every day we do 500,000 deals. It's The fact that 16 million wallets have been set up on the Shibarium network is really amazing. I know that has a lot to do with testing because, if you think about it, only a few million people own Shiba Inu coins and only 3 million people follow the Shiba token Twitter account. So, when you hear about 16 million wallets, it means that people have set up more than one or that companies are trying their tokens on the Shibarium network a lot. And they are setting up hundreds or even thousands of wallets for themselves, knowing that this is a much larger number than the Shiba Inu coin group has on Twitter. So things look good on paper. But what I want to see when the main Shibarium network goes live and this test network is done is an increase in burn rates. I agree with the guy who wrote this article that Shibarium could definitely lead to a decrease in supply and could definitely cause the Shiba Inu coin to reach that 10th%. But you can't get there unless you burn billions, tens of billions, or even hundreds of billions of Shiba Inu coins every day. And that can only happen if the rates go up. We can't expect the Shibarium network to handle billions of deals every day. That is a lot more than anything that could happen in the real world and a lot more than anything that could happen in the metaverse. Billions of transactions per day would mean that every person on Earth is doing a transaction, where people are doing tens or hundreds of transactions per day, or if the community had 16 million wallets doing thousands of transactions per day. So I hope that all of these numbers make sense. But yes, I think Shibarium could take the Shiba Inu currency in that direction if the burns get worse. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Shibarium and the Shiba Inu coin get people excited. Shibarium is going to be the cause of the burns. I want to know if you're looking forward to it. Tell us what you think in the area below. We've reached the end of this movie. If you liked it, click like and don't forget to sign up for more. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works. Also, show as many people as you can this movie. Let's spread the word. Reach out to everyone. If you are a real fan of cryptocurrency, you won't want to miss any of our information. We'll talk about the latest news that affects us all when we meet again.